I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a disconnection. I'm back. Sorry about that. How's everyone doing? Yes, I see. Okay, so we have a few more drivers now than I anticipated. That's good. I mean, there'll be 16. That's more decent. But I know, yeah, absolutely. So I don't, absolutely. That's right. Yes. Hopefully. Hello, gentlemen.
Right. Does that sound better? Hi, Mark. Does that
Hello,
sound
Mark.
better? It's because I've switched between my 4K stream. Hi, Derek. So,
Hello, Derek.
hi, Mike. Unfortunately, because it's a stream, I can't.
It seems to be back now.
Right, yeah. That's as I said. I've got my Streamlabs set up in two modes: 4K and 1080 for obvious reasons. And yeah, oh, it's if and I know Krista plays with Streamlabs or OBS. It really doesn't like you playing with different things. So I'm just going to go track holder, so you should be able to hear me fine now. So yeah, that's just me making sure you can hear me, and I will go back to where I was originally, so you can now hear me. Brilliant, thanks guys for that. These are the settings I'll try and use. It's very difficult because I've got, when I stream by myself, I've got a stand-free mic. I don't have a headset on. When I'm streaming with Discord, I've got a headset on so I can hear the person through the headset, and that sound is obviously quite clear.
Yeah, Mike says everything sounds good.
You can only select 720, can you? I've got 1080p 60 on mine. That's what I'm seeing. You sure?
Yeah, 720 is very low, no?
It's low HD. I'm running the stream here. Yeah, thanks, Mark. I'm definitely got 1080p 60. Chris is back. Cheers, guys. Right, so it should be crisp. When I was doing the 4K one, because my game's running at 4K, I'll tell you, it's absolutely stunning. It's such a pretty game, graphics wise. So what we'll do is we'll sit on board with Brian Banks and we'll follow Brian round in the Porsche. Oh, Chris, there's 1082. At least you can all see it, guys. At least you can all see it. And we're not going to miss a race. Billy Stewart's looking quick again. So I'm not too sure what sort of lap times we're going to get out of these guys. Obviously, in the Porsche yesterday, there was some outstanding times in that Porsche. And I think, we got into the 204s now. I think Chris Bourne's actually said he's thinking of taking the 40-point hit and switching to the Porsche. I will say, Chris, just be careful of the track because the Suzuka's a very, very specific track. And it might be the Porsche's greatest Suzuka and Suzuka only. And we have just lost a driver. I don't know, he's just quit out.
Yeah, talking about that track, that's a track I used to really dislike, and I learned to like this track. It has a nice rhythm to it. You just have to learn it, and now I really enjoy driving it.
Yeah.
But when I used to hear Suzuka, I just wanted to swim the other way around. So, but now I'm happy. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's race.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of Suzuka. I've made that clear. And to be honest, I hadn't driven the Porsche till yesterday. I was just fortunate enough that, I mean, I would say I can adapt to different cars. And I managed to do a couple of laps before the race, and it put me in good situation. I will say, my setup's very unique to me by the sounds of it, because I did share it with David Noble, and he couldn't drive it. So it didn't quite work well. Yeah, he couldn't get the tyres to heat up or anything. Now, obviously, my style of driving is I tend to drift the cars around the corners. So that keeps the tyres warm. Whereas, obviously, he doesn't. So if he's driving the car as you're meant to drive them, he'd never get the tyres warm. So I think he struggled. He also said it struggled with understeer. I'm not too sure whether it struggled with understeer, because I didn't do too bad in the end. Or, yeah, I think Terry, you used it as well. Sorry, Terry Howard's not in the stream, is he? Terry Howard used it as well. And I think he got to grips with it in the end as well. Yeah, Snetterton's very, very good, Mark. We had a week at Snetterton, and thoroughly enjoyable that. I think the Ginetta, what a car that is round Snetterton. Absolutely brilliant. We're getting lower into the 204s now, so I think the Group 1 guys are going to be into the 201s. I think the Group 2 guys are going to be in the 203s. And I think these guys are the 204s. So I think that's what we're probably going to see over the course of the next couple of days. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not always right. Or that's what I think we're going to see. No, it isn't. Try Snetterton, I love it. Sorry, no, it isn't to what? Mark, sorry. Very technical track. Okay, I can't work out whether you're talking back to me or talking back to Krista. Unfortunately, the chat doesn't help us there, does it? So we've got Jeremy be reset the server shortly. Oh, you hate it? Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
I'll say I don't like this track, but Snetterton is one of the ones I've warmed to.
Yeah, you know, with time, I used to hate also Mount Panorama, and now I love that track. So
yeah.
I believe it takes time to learn a track and enjoy and enjoy that track and get comfortable within that track.
Yeah.
And with all the championships we've had in a year, I think now we're getting to know all the tracks pretty well. I think. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, there will always be tracks where you are faster than others.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I think from, I mean, personally from Suzuka, I've just never gelled with it. And yet, ironically, I go in a car I've never driven and don't make one mistake and go off track per se and finish a race. Now, I remember the warm-up at Suzuka, I ended up spinning on the straight. And I remember the last race I did here in the last championship. And if anyone remembers, I spun, ended up going into the pits. I hit the barrier on the pits on the second to last lap, I think it was.
Ooh,
so that
yeah.
track just doesn't gel with me at all. So to get around in a car I'm not familiar with, I was more than pleased, and I'm hoping it's going to set me up well for a car that grips on Sunday. But we'll see.
Yeah.
I could completely stuff it up again. Hi, Martin.
Yeah. Hello, Martin. Yes, I had bad memories of past races where I wasn't able to take turn one, for example. So hopefully it will be different. I mean, I did mention during pre-race meeting to be cautious, especially going into that first right turn. We had issues this week in some races, so I believe if we are patient and we give each other room.
We've just had a car take off.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Eric Langlois, his car has just took off, I think.
That's an illegal feature. You cannot fly.
In fact, Eric's disappeared. His service, I think his connection's just gone pop. But yeah, he can fly through the screen.
That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I've seen we've been losing one driver from time to time. Now it's 16, 17, so there are connection issues. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to restart the session here and go to official quali.
Hi, Stefan. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Stefan.
Yeah, it is, Stefan. It's a thing in it. It's to know your track. I know Terry Howard was on yesterday. He'd just come back from holiday, as we all know. He went to a sunny place and it chucked it down. Comes, while we were sunning it up here back in the UK, and he got on the track yesterday. He said he's never driven that track before. That was a baptism of fire. Suzuka's not a track that you want to learn in a race. You really need to get yourself going. So I don't know what's happened to Eric. He's obviously gone, and yet he was absolutely flying. Hi, Melvin.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, right before the official quality, get disconnected like this is not good.
Yeah. So are we in official? Quali now?
Yes, we are in official quali now.
Okay, so we'll just have a quick look at the table while we get the first lap in. So Billy Stewart's leading. He's had some good results, Billy, actually, and I think Mike Molesky's starting to give him a run for his money as well. So this group is looking between Billy, Mike, and Andy at the moment for ruling the roost. And I can't see Andy Skelton. So is Andy Skelton? Oh yes, he is. My apologies, he's there. But Benny had a good run last week, and he also seems to be quite quick today. So it'll be good to see where Benny ends up. But I think that battle at the moment is certainly the top three. But a reason why I've included all the top 14 here was because most of the drivers are close to each other. If you look down at number 10 and 11, Andy Lees and John Newton, they're 88 points, and then below that, Eric is 87. Then we've got two drivers on 84. Now, again, all them drivers aren't here, so some of them drivers are going to... Okay, hopefully he's going to be okay. So that's the table. We'll just have a look at where we're up to in relation to the schedule. So the racing schedule, we've just managed to do... obviously... Actually, that does make sense. Suzuka should be next. Yeah, Suzuka's next, sorry. Which is where we are today. And then we're moving to Imola, which is the next GT3 Championship track. So Suzuka today, then we'll all start switching our minds and progress into the what is the Italian Imola track with the Ferraris on it. And we will be running the new Ferrari on there for those who've got the DLC as well. So, yeah, that's where we're up to. Let's go back to the stream and we'll jump on board with... I'm going to jump on board with Andy Skelton. Okay, we'll get into the cockpit. Yeah, it's not 4K, Melvin, sorry. It's still good quality, don't get me wrong. But it's not 4K. I'm working on that. I will get there. YouTube spat its dummy out. So I cancelled the stream rather than trying to get it to go. Hi, Eric.
Hello, Eric.
So Andy Skelton's now coming down to do his first line lap. Now on this track, I don't think your tyres are fully up to temperature after one lap. So I always think that on your third lap is your optimum. So we'll see what Andy Skelton does on his first lap and whether he gets around. I've also quite a few people seem to make a mistake on the first lap and go wide. I've seen that in quite a few races. You know, rather than getting that banker in and then going faster and faster. It's like they're trying to push on lap one. You know, the first flying lap when the tyres still aren't there. Hi Uwe. Hi Don.
Hello, guys.
Oh, Don's looking for the password. Jeremy, do you want to PM it him?
Yeah.
Don, go to your DM.
Is it who
It's Don Harvey.
Don Harvey, okay.
Yeah. Go to your Discord, Don. Obviously, it's only just started, so you should be okay.
I've just sent it to him.
Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah. Can you send it to me, Jeremy?
I'm sorry?
Can you send it to me as well, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Right.
Okay, so we go. Oh, okay, good. So that's it. Now we have more drivers.
Yep.
Okay.
We do indeed.
That's going to be a lot more interesting.
It is.
Okay, good to
So
see.
there you
Good
go.
to see.
Now that is a good starting lap. That's exactly what I'm on about. Now I think Andy will go faster this lap now as his tyres start getting the heat in and he can push a little bit further.
It takes 2-3 laps to really get tires to the optimal temperature and grip.
I think the third lap's your best because your fourth lap you start getting they start heating up a little bit and that just goes against you.
Yeah, I read before in Discord, I believe earlier this week, there were issues with some drivers not switching tires before the race.
Yeah.
You know, and using the same tires they were during quali. Yeah, you have to make sure you select the right set of tire for the race and go with a brand new set of tires. So it's recommended.
Yeah, I'm on board with Rob Hupier now. So Rob's looking quick as well here. So I think we're going to have a good close battle at the front. I think this is going to be really good viewing. It's good to see 18 cars on track. So we've got John Newton, PWS, has joined now. I think John was the one who's just asked me for it. That's why I wanted it off you, Jeremy. So at least it gives us another driver. And Don Harvey, obviously, as well. Couple more hellos to the stream. We've got hi Lee.
Hey Nikos.
Hey Nikos, you alright, friend? And Craig Holmes. Craig, it's a nightmare for tyres, either too hot or too cold. I want to be Baby Bear. Where it's just right. I like that one.
I'm surprised not to see any 203s so far.
No, this is what I was trying to say before. I think we're going to see Group 1s with the 201s. I think we'll see Group 2s with the 203s, and I think this group will be 204s. You might get a mid 203, a late 203, but I think we're going to stick around the 204s.
Ooh, Andy really lost the car. I mean,
yeah. So Rob's gone into second place, which is where I was half expecting. Now Philippe Sauvage is looking quick, so I'm on board with Philip now as he's come up to spoon. But I think Philip's in the I think Philip's in one of the BMWs, isn't he?
Yes, he is. The number 22 BMW.
Yeah. So he's got high traction control there. He's running 5 and 5 ABS, which is interesting. Sounds like he might be struggling with braking.
No, you know what? I've noticed that. I believe also I saw that with Jonathan Wood earlier this week, and I was stunned to see TC that high and ABS as well. So maybe that BMW needs that. I don't know. You drive one. Mark.
No, I mean, from my perspective, I don't think of most tracks you can run the TC at 3 in the BMW. Occasionally shift it to 4. I tend to qualify with 3, and I might do a few laps in 3 and then switch it to 4 as the tyres go off. So there you go. Philip Savage has got into second place, but Andreas Pettersson's now with a 2:04.2. So I'm going to sit on board with Becker because Becker's is the first driver on a 2:03 in the McLaren. So Becker's going for a 2:03 here, and will be the first driver into the 2:03s. He's going to be in a 2:03.7. Oh no, he's losing a bit of time. It's going to be close. He's definitely in the 2:03s. But as I said, a 2:03.8, so it's a late 2:03s. I don't think we're going to get much quicker than that, but I could be wrong. Let's jump on board with Andy Lee. So Andy Lee's is playing in VR. Just so you're aware, so his view's completely different, and he's actually streaming this race in VR as well. A couple of other hellos. We've got Ollie. Hi Ollie. Hi Peter.
Hello guys.
No, Nikos, he did VR the other day, didn't he, in the Porsche race? I believe, because he showed the stream for it. So he spoilt his lap there. He was on quite a decent lap.
Oh, there we have the first 2:03.
Yeah,
it's Becca Lorem.
Yeah, he was over a second up. He was quick again, but he's just gone off. So let's jump on board with Benny. So Benny Homstadt, he was a 10th up, but he's just lost a bit of time. I'll keep an eye on this because he's the only one who's looking. I mean, Mike Molesky's going quick, but he's not quick enough to even catch Benny up at the moment. Benny's 2/10 up.
We lost. Somebody lost the connection again.
I'm going to guess Eric. Oh no, Eric's still on.
No, he's still on.
We've lost 2.
We did. How come? Okay. I don't understand.
Hi, Jaime. I'm just trying to work out.
No, we lost one.
We've lost one. I'm trying to work out if we've lost.
Eric.
It was Eric.
It is Eric. It is Eric again.
Well, Eric was in the pits, yeah. So he must be having real connection problems then. That could be a bit of a disheartener that for him.
But he had issues with his hardware in the past, didn't he?
Yeah.
I guess that's not resolved.
Hi, Jorgen.
Hello, Jorgen.
Hi, David. Pit Bits.
Hello.
Great race for you the other day in the teams. Well done, mate. I think you did well there. You know, you battled off at the front and managed to claim something that I think you were hoping for, but it was nice to see it come through. So well done there, Dave. And I'm sure we'll see the stream of that soon. Benny's still 2/10 up, so he's going for a 2:04.3. So it might push him up into 3 or 3rd or 4th, perhaps. We'll see. No, he's lost a 10th now, so he's only going to move up 1 place.
Yeah, right now we have the top 6 in the same second.
Yeah, so Becker is going quicker again. Oh, he was. He's still up. He's going to better his time, but no, he's now losing time. He was a 10th up. So I'm going to jump back to Benny. Benny's now looking at a 2:03 here. So Benny's now looking for pole. So we'll just ride on board with Benny at the moment. He's really getting close to Becker. In fact, he's now going for a 2:03.7, a 2:03.6. So he's really getting his foot down. Problem with this track, though, as you know, it's very... He's now on for a 2:04.4, a 2:03.4. He's gone off. He spoilt his lap. That's unfortunate. That was a 2:03.4.
Yeah,
absolute flying, but he's lost it all.
There, Luke.
Hi,
Good
Luke.
to see you back. How come you're not racing, Luke?
Yeah, just trying to work out where Billy is. Billy's. Let's jump on board with Billy. His lap's spoilt at the moment, but I think this is an out lap. So what we'll do is we'll sit on board with Billy because you're right. Billy has been putting fast laps in. I've been trying to take that hairpin at different angles to see where I can get the best drive, and I think I've managed to find it now. Where there's an optimum way in and an optimum way out. I know that sounds silly to say that, But there's definitely a way in where, depending on the car you're driving, you'll get a better drive out rather than just anchors on, turn in and power out. I think your angle into the corner's massive, massive, and how quick you can get the power down, and depending on which car you're driving determines whether you're throttling the pedal or not.
Yeah, so Eric is back again. Hopefully he won't get disconnected again. It's he got 2 disconnections so far.
We'll have to start playing that tune in a bit. I believe I can fly. Right, he's getting himself set up here, Billy, you can tell. Yeah, there you go. Foot down. He's going for it. For some reason, I can't see how long the race is going. How bizarre. I can't actually see how long the race is going, so I'm just going to go into the game and what's going on here?
There's 1 minute left in qualifying.
Yeah, there you go, that's what I wanted. For some reason it was letting me carry on without a problem. I was going to work out what's going on. Right. There you go, that's better. I've got the track map up now and I've got the time. For some reason I had a complete blank screen. I was like, how long's left? So Billy's really pushing it for the last lap here. He needs to gain a bit more time there. He's only going to be mid-table here. Don Harvey is looking quick. I'll keep an eye on Don as well. Don's looking like he's going to steal it from Becker at the moment. That could be Don. If Don does pull this off, it could be his first pole. Oh, his first gear was the wrong gear there. He put it into first, didn't he? I think he lost a bit of time there. Top left above the tower. Oh yeah, I could have seen that. No, I wanted the track map on as well, Dave. Better now. He's 1.5 seconds up, so he's going to be on a 2:05.5. He's a bit more up, so this is going to take him. He's going to be in 10th or 11th, something like that, I think. Looking at his times here. Yeah, 10 or 11th. There you go, 10th. And John Newton's pulled out a blinder. He's in 3rd position, very nice, John Newton. Yes. And Don Harvey is still looking for pole. He's looking for his pole. Woolly pie. Yeah, he's very, very quick through there. Very quick through there is Don. Don't lose the pit. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Here comes pole. This could be Don's first pole. Well, could be. This will be Don's first pole. Back of the net.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well done. So here we go with top 8 in the same second. That's going to be a pretty entertaining race, I think.
Okay, so we're just waiting for the grid to be formed. And then when the grid's formed, I'll do the walkthrough. It's really holding its time at the moment. It's waiting. It'll switch any second now, and then I can do the, as I said, the grid walk. There they go. Right on cue. Right, so get out. Let's change that. Let's change that. Let's get out. Okay, let's do a grid walk. So, in pole position, we have Don Harvey. First time pole from what I gather, so really well done there, Don. In second place, Becca Loram in the McLaren. In third place, a fantastic qualification from John Newton in the PWS Aston Martin. We've then got Andreas Pettersson in his usual coloured Mercedes. For some reason, the screen's not going straight. We then have Philip Savage in the BMW, Andy Skelton in his usual Lexus. Then got another one of the Lexuses of Benny Homstadt. Rob Hupier in the Bentley. We've then got John Petcher in the Lamborghini. We've got Billy Stewart in the McLaren. We've then got another BMW of Mike Molesky. Brian Banks in the Porsche. We've then got another Porsche of Uwe Weibusch. Andy Lees, who's in the Lexus driving in VR. That gap, I presume, is Eric. And then we have John Collins in the McLaren. And we have an Audi of John Wilson, Manuel Sosa, and then we have Jeremy who go to the pits, and then the flying Bentley of Eric, shall we say. So let's... I'm just trying to get my mouse back, if it'll let me give us the mouse back. And yeah, it will not let me get my mouse back, which is fantastic. And you can see it's giving me all sorts of jip now. There you go, I've got my mouse back. So, no, I'm not singing, Craig. I'm not singing because I can't sing. It's as simple as that. Oh, sorry, Don Queen. Let's see if Don Harvey does the same, shall we? Let's see if we can get... I was surprised on how clean the Porsche race was at the start. I think it was quite clean, wasn't it, the Porsche race the other day? If I don't recall correctly. So, obviously getting themselves shuttled around the corner here.
Yeah, let's hope we have a clean first corner out after that straight there. I believe that's a crucial place there for the start of Suzuka. After that,
it's when people get a good run and they think they can get the corner and they really push it. It's very easy to make contact with other cars, and going down into that corner 3 wide is not really what you want to be doing as well. But I think the McLaren might give the Aston a good run here. Neil Bywater, hi Neil, predicts a clean first lap. 28 viewers. Thanks, guys.
Sounds good. And off they go.
So far, so good.
Yes.
Oh, spoke too soon.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, oh, and they're still coming together at the back. These 3 cars here. That's John Collins waiting. And Brian Banks has got himself going again. And there we go. So the Audi's up and running. Right, so we're now into the groove. Let's see where we can get ourselves. So I'm going to stick with John Newton. Oh, straight away, Becker's gone very deep there. So he's now between an Aston Martin sandwich. So we're on board with John Newton at the moment, one of the PWS guys, preciouswashers.co.uk. Also sponsored by Aqua Green and Syndeo, syndeo.world. Without these guys, obviously, we can't provide what we do. But
Another
also,
car went off. I don't know who went off.
Benny has been in contact with John Bashir, so let's have a quick look at what's gone on there. So there's John.
Yeah, 3.
So Benny's in front of him. Oh, has he gone into the back of him? No, he's not. So it's
Very eventful first lap here.
Yeah, and there's been another incident with Benny as well. So there's another. Oh yeah, he's hit the. Oh god, he's proper rammed him up the back there. He's come off worse, but Andy Skelton's also been involved in an incident now as well. So yeah, Andy Skelton's been involved in an incident, but he's up and running again. These 3 guys have all had to come together at the back. John's looks like he's decided to park it up a little bit. These 2, oh, there's been a battle there as well. What's gone on there? Ah, dear.
Oh, wow. What is that about?
That's a dart. That's never going to stick, is it? That's really not going to stick up the inside there.
Oh!
Oh, dear, dear, dear. I know the word replays on the screen.
How aggressive some drivers are right off. I mean, I have nothing against being aggressive when you race, but I mean, so soon is always raises question here. Your tires are not up to temp yet, and there's plenty of time to attack in this kind of race.
Yeah, there's Andy Skelton's been involved in more contact as well. So quick to the stream, proper eSeniors start. John isn't the boss. He's the boss's father. Nikos is Darren's. It's Darren's father, I believe. And Luke now says he remembers why he's not racing. So we've got Billy now closing up on Andy Skelton. He's looking very quick in that McLaren though. Very quick in that McLaren. John Newton's still putting pressure on Becker. I'll jump to that in a minute, but you can just see how quick the McLaren is on the Lexus here. Now Andy's been involved in 2 incidents, and consequently I'm wondering whether he's got a bit of damage, a bit of aero, and that's going to impact him a little bit. No, he seems to be okay there. John Newton's just keeping itself together at the moment. He's putting good pressure on Becker here. He's had a good run. He's took 2/10 out of him on that straight. Becker's gone very wide. It's not a dive option there. Oh, that was close. That was close. Well done, guys. That's the way to do it. Oh no, that's the barrier. Oh dear, dear, dear.
Wow.
That was unfortunate. Oh dear.
Really?
He just lost the back end, and he tried to recover it. Oh,
yeah,
what a shame.
The problem is that it took Andreas with him, and yeah, Andreas was.
I'm wondering whether Andreas has got. Let's go to Andreas's car and have a look at the cockpit.
He waited for him.
He did. So he's all right. So they've both got straight steering at least.
Yeah.
Andy Skelton's pitted.
So now it completely redistributed that race. I mean, now we have Don Harvey leading with 2 seconds. Becca Lauren.
Yeah.
And Philippe Sauvage now is in P3. Mike Mileski in 4th. And Benny Homstead in 5th position. So, I mean, here we go. It's incredible how fast. I mean, and this is within 2 laps, the race has completely shifted.
One corner, a bit of oversteer, and you know what it'll be, don't you? He's seen the car in front and he's thinking, if I just get the power down, I might get him. And that getting the power down too early, when the car's still turning, is the difference in staying on track and losing the back end, isn't it?
Well, I was mentioning just a few seconds earlier. See, I believe it is important to settle into a race, to first find your rhythm. And once you're comfortable, start attacking. I mean, starting to attack in the second lap, you're taking big risks. And here, the result is pretty scary, actually.
Andy Skelton's got a pit lane speed in. So that's going to put a kibosh on his race, I think.
Drive through.
Yeah.
Drive through. Yeah, I'm surprised to see that many
Whoa.
drive-throughs. But
Benny's lost it.
we lost 2 drivers. 3 drivers. What's going on here?
Oh, it's not showing me the replay. I think he did a Chris Bourne there, where he lost his back end on the curb.
Chris is not gonna like that.
Well, he messaged me after it. Yeah, he thinks he's got damage. Yeah, we have lost 2 drivers. I think with Andy Skelton's one of them, isn't it? He's give up, which you'd expect because he's gone into the pits and he's now obviously got a drive through. This could end up anywhere, this race now, with the cars that are on track. I think the guys at the front now, Don, Becca, Philip, Mike, Billy, I think we'll see them just stretch the legs a little bit now, and these guys will start fighting behind the back. So Brian Banks has done.
Bad. It's like I'm sorry, Mario. Within 3 laps, we lost 3 drivers. That's pretty frustrating, actually.
I mean, Brian Banks has done fantastically well. Brian Banks was last because he was top of the first lap. He's already into 7th place.
That's right.
And he's looking quick as well, innit? I think unless we see Eric's car take off, I think Brian's going to pass him. So hopefully Eric's connection issues are sorted. I mean, he doesn't look like he's lagging or anything there, so that looks all right. And Andreas is now looking like he's got the Mercedes up and running. John Newton's back up and running again. So I think Benny's now coming out the pits. So I don't know if Benny had a problem which forced him into the pits. Something we didn't see. I noticed in the Porsche, the race yesterday, the other race night in the Porsche, it was yesterday, wasn't it? Track limits didn't seem to apply in the Porsche, and yet the second you do it in the GT3s, it seemed to pull you up. I found that really bizarre, because there's places where I went off track and I thought that's a warning, and it wasn't a warning, and yet I can guarantee if I did it in the BMW it'd be a warning. So I don't know, I couldn't explain it, I couldn't understand it yesterday a little bit. Brian's looking really good here, isn't he? He's looking quick.
Getting closer and closer to Eric.
John Peschier black flagged himself, so he's the other one who's quit. Yeah, I think he was struggling on track, wasn't he, a little bit there? Andy Lees has just made a pass on Uwe Weibusch. Andy Lees is driving in VR. Obviously, we can't see the view from his perspective unless we went to his YouTube stream, but yeah, you can see he's got a bit of damage on his car. I think he went wide before. Yeah, he's pulling away from Uwe there. Uwe really pushing the curbs. He wants to be careful because that will force you off. Yeah, Brian Banks is now being starting to be pestered by Andreas. I don't think Andreas is struggling too much, even though he hit the barrier. He's not got a flappy bonnet, and that's always a good indicator. Brian's definitely quicker down here, isn't he? It's the same place.
Absolutely.
He's much quicker through that corner section. He takes a very wide corner there, and Andreas gained loads of time.
Yeah, very interesting. This 4-car. We have Billy, Eric, Brian, and Andreas following each other very closely. That's where the action is right now.
John Newton's just behind as well, so that's again going wide there.
Absolutely, yes.
I wonder if we're going to see track limits play a part in this race. He's got him there, Andreas, hasn't he? Ooh, that was close. He's made the pass easy though, because I think Brian got wide and he had to decelerate just to keep the car going. And Andreas is now up and running, and now Brian's got John Newton behind him.
Yeah, but I believe Brian has damage to his car. I mean, he must be slowed down by that.
No, I don't think it. I think the impact.
You don't think so?
No, I think the impact in the earlier part of the race, it was just a tap. It wasn't a smash. It was, I think it was just a bit of a tap. Stefan Buckley's saying he's got major damage. I don't know. He was catching Eric quite quick, Stefan. I mean, he's obviously slow on the straight there, but you don't know what wing is being run. I mean, John there could be running as next to no wing, which means you'd breeze up to any car on the straight. But through the turny section, the Porsche Brian's in seems to be pretty good actually, because he seems to gain. Oh, that's what he was doing before. So Brian's got damage on the side of his car. Now,
yes, he does.
That damage on the side doesn't usually cause you a problem. So you can see he's got a mark on his door. So that was what happened on the impact on the first lap. It was hit on the side. So you usually get away with that sort of impact. It's the front and the rear impacts that cause you problems in this. It's starting to get a bit of a bottleneck here now, isn't it? Oh, Andreas! Oh. Where do we put the camera? We got the camera on that one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think Andreas is looking to get him on the straight, isn't he? There was contact actually. It registered contact between Andreas and Eric.
Was it?
Yeah, it registered contact. I think Andreas must have just given him a knuckle touch. Speed difference there. Even though he's hit the barrier. Oh, he's easing off, isn't he? John Newton behind.
Oh, yeah, okay. That was...
They both went off track. But John Newton managed to make the pass. Brian isn't giving it up, though. Nah, John Newton looks like he's got the better there. Let's go back to this battle. Andreas has got a great run out the corner. He's got the inside line. It's all about braking. He's not keeping it going, though. So that tells me Andreas is running with top end damage. So he's quick out the corners, but the car just doesn't have the grunt, top end grunt. Yeah. Yeah, Owen, that's where I think he's lost top end speed there. I think through the corners he's okay because he's not reliant on speed. But the second he got on the straights, I don't think he's got the confidence to pass. So we're going to see John Newton catch up on Andreas now as well, if he's struggling top end. So that's the view from Andreas's car. You can see John Newton really under braking. Wow! But he's gone deep there as John. Although that Mercedes looks a bit squirrely out the corner then, didn't it? Like he was struggling getting the power down. This is the only battle we've got on track. These three cars, really.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because right now Don Harvey's has a almost a 4-second lead, and to Becca Lauren.
Is he going for it? He's not got the power, has he? You can see he just hasn't got the power. He's really struggling top end in the Mercedes. And I think Eric knows it. And he's so quick through there, Andreas, but I just don't think he's got...
Oh man, they are really close now.
Ah, he's got the pass in the right place now. Yeah. But look at Newton now. So Eric is now fighting with John Newton. Thought John was going to go up the inside then, but no, he's just abiding his time. I think John Newton's going to be quick as well. I think he's going to get him on the way to Outer Spoon. Because that Aston's looking really good in the corners. And just a little bit of a correction there then. Oh, look at the speed difference there. I mean, that's not normally a passing place, but he's done him up the inside there.
Wow. Very nice.
Yeah, he's looking good there, and I think Eric's now struggling.
Yeah, either he's struggling or he's just like taking it easy and not risking any contact. I mean,
Yeah.
and in the meantime, Brian behind is sliding all over the place. He's taking very wide corners.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether, I mean, the Porsche doesn't have the best steering. I'm wondering whether he's struggling with a bit of understeer as well, which is kind of causing him other problems. Although he looks all right there, to be fair. So Andreas is being pestered by John now.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to stay in front.
No,
I believe John is going to pass him.
I don't know though, because both of these have hit the barrier. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Brian. Yeah. Brian's last lap was a 2:05.8. Peter. He's got a good run now, hasn't he? But is it good enough? We'll know whether Andreas is struggling with top end towards the end of the straight. Not struggling, is he? Against the Aston.
Yeah, he has a damaged front of the car, so I believe that has to.
But they both are. Don't forget, they both had the same incident.
I know.
I still think the Aston looks tons better through the corners. Let's do a comparison with these two. So you can see the last lap times, only 0.3 in it. But John's definitely getting quicker. Aston seems to brake a bit better as well. So these are now starting to pull away from Eric. They're 2.5 seconds clear of Eric now. Andreas has got 16 seconds to close in on Billy though, so that's a bit of a hard battle there. It all depends on whether the stewards look into that incident where Billy dived into the chicane. Just John's lost a bit of time there. But yeah, John seems to have gone really wide all of a sudden. He's seems to be, I don't know, he seems to be going a bit slower now.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to jump forward because Billy Lightfoot Stewart's already is the fastest man on track with a 2:04.1. Don Harvey's done a 2:04.1, but Billy's is faster. Billy is gaining on Mike Molesky. Mike Molesky is gaining on Philip Savage. You can see Mike Molesky in the car with the spider on the roof.
Yeah, getting much closer now.
I think we're going to start seeing other battles starting to materialise a little bit. So and Phillips just made a mistake. He's gone wide, and you can see now the two BMWs are fighting. And look in the background there, we have Billy in the McLaren. So this again, we've gone from no battles to quite a good battle. 33 viewers, come on, get them likes up. Just managed to get himself going, Philip there.
Yeah, you just wrote message in the chat of the server. I think he has a problem with his wheelbase.
Right. Again, someone else having no problem with the steering wheel.
Yeah.
I just don't know where this one's going to go because man, they're in front. Philip's only 2.5 seconds behind Becker, so I think the podium's still up for sale here. If I'm being absolutely honest, I think the podium's definitely up for sale.
I like that. The podium is up for sale.
Got to turn up with the right amount of money. Billy's looking quicker now, isn't he? He's
yeah, he's going faster and faster.
He is. He's not far off the fastest lap time as well. He's really riding the curbs. He's really pushing it. He's gained a lot of time there, hasn't he? Has his little McLaren got the legs to pass the Beamer? That's a bit far back there. That's very ambitious from that distance.
You can see how much lower to the ground that McLaren is compared to the big BMW.
Hi, Mark. Hey, you'd be gutted, Mark, for John. You know, I don't know if you've seen it from the beginning. He qualified. He qualified in second, and he binned it on the straight and hit Peterson. So yeah, John was doing really well, mate. You missed it. He was flying, and then he got. I think he saw the car in front and thought I can pass him, and just hit the gas pedal a bit too loud, a bit too early. Oh, and there you go. Oh, that was very lucky there by Mike. Very lucky.
Wow.
Yeah, how he got away with that then. I thought he was that was a proper tank slapper, that. And yeah, it's just give him a bit of a breather as well, that. Yeah, Philip is reeling in Becker. He's down to a second and a half, so I don't know whether Becker's got a bit of a problem with his running.
So here we are now halfway through that race, and I believe we're going to see a few changes before the end of this one, that's for sure.
Yeah, good point that, Amy. I mean, it was so easy there for Billy to come, to go into the back of Mike. He obviously saw it and read the situation really well, put his anchors on, and didn't try and make the, it's quite easy to think, I'll go up the inside. The problem is you just don't know if the car's going to come back across track. I think the same, Mike Dearlove. I think the track limits is going to take a few cars out of this race towards the end of the race. We've got 21 minutes to go, and there's a lot of cars been going very, very deep into some of the corners. Yeah, he's back again, Billy, and he's back on the bumper. Not that one. That one. There you go. Look how close he is now. He's much nimbler, isn't it? Look at how nimble the McLaren is in the corners compared to the BMW. Yeah, very stable as well. Oof, that was close. That was close. Now that hasn't registered as contact, so he actually got the anchors on. And we're going to see a move. John Newton. Oh, he's been pushed out wide. They've both gone wide. John was going for the pass on Andreas, but they're still going for it. They are still going at it. Yeah, he's quick, isn't he? John looks like he's much quicker. That area, they always seem to lose time coming out the the hairpin bit. Yeah, the gap between Becker and Philip Savage has stabilised a little now, so I think Becker's closing down on Don. He's took a second out of Don in the last lap. Just looking at the times here, so is Don starting to lose the tyres a little bit, and Becker's been playing the waiting game. We'll see. I think the Aston seems to be very good under braking. There you go. Much later under braking. Oh, bit of a twitch there. That's exactly what happened to Mr. Newton early on. He got that same twitch but overpowered it. I think he's alright at the moment, Andreas. Let's go back to Billy. This is where Billy's much quicker in the McLaren than the BMW. The BMW's not going into the corners the same. It looks a bit looser.
Yeah, I believe Billy is slightly faster than Mike. He just has to be patient and wait for the right time.
Yeah. think he needs to have a good run out of a corner, doesn't he, where he's going to get in quite easily on the straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Joshua. It's an eSeniors league, so how old are you? You've got to be 50 years or over. Cheers, Nikos. I'll let you drive. I'll concentrate on the race. It's, again, same part of the track. The BMW's pulling away. Have you noticed? The track's suiting different cars in different places. And there's the early part of the track, the bendy bit. The McLaren's brilliant, but as you get to the power, it's yeah, the McLaren just the Bentley the BMW just seems better on the power. I'm going to go back to John Newton because John Newton's putting pressure on Andreas still.
Yeah, these two have been battling for quite a while now.
Yeah. That was much better for the pair of them coming through that bend. There was no twitchiness from either car.
Ooh,
Brian Banks is off top.
Something is happening here. Yeah, Mike almost passed Philippe, who...
so he's caught him up. Yeah, I think there's been a mistake. Philip's made a mistake.
Yeah, he made a mistake, yes.
Yeah, he lost 2 seconds on Becker. Becker's took another second out of Don.
Yeah, things are changing fast now, so...
Oh!
And Mike lost his car, that's unfortunate.
But he hasn't hit the barrier. That's always helpful.
No, yes.
Yeah, he just got a bit of a tank slapper there. And now Billy is hunting down Philippe Sauvage. And this battle's not done. This is where John Newton got him before. And he got the force wide in the corner. And they've done it again. Exactly the same.
Whoa!
Oh, he's got him! He's got him! So
yeah. Wow, okay. Very nice.
Right. So we've now got Billy 1.3 seconds off Philippe Sauvage. So is Billy now going to hunt down the other BMW, Philip, and then is he going to hunt Becker down? So he's got 15 minutes to go to hunt Philip down and then try and close in on Becker.
Yeah, this is definitely a good battle for the top 3 there.
Or are we going to see track limits come into play, as Mike Deal have said? He's looking. He's definitely looking quicker. He's gained here now. He's within a second. So So this is the area where the McLaren seems quicker than the BMW. We'll see him come right up to his bumper. But when we got onto the power, you'll see the BMW just ease out the corners with the power much better. He's doing exactly the same as what he was doing to Mike Molesky. He's just gaining in the corners. We are down another car, Luke. We're down to 14 cars on track now.
Yeah.
Lost
4 cars.
Yeah. Don't know who we've lost, but we've lost another one.
And Philip just went wide.
Yeah, luckily just avoided the sand, but that could be down. That could be now another track limits warning, because that area of the track there is notorious for giving you a warning if you keep the power down. Yeah, you can see now the McLaren's much quicker. Where have they gone? Come on, there you go.
and also, you know what? Between Don, Harvey, and Vika, there's only 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds now.
That's what I'm saying. He's taking a second out on average. So I don't know if Don's taking his time. He's got 14 minutes to go, but he really wants to be thinking about where he needs to be. Now, this is looking interesting. McLaren against Philip. Philip's gone defensive to the inside. He's realising he's not going to get the pass, so he's going to drift the car to the right now. Are we going to see... Oh, that could be a warning there if Billy hasn't eased off. Because that's another notorious warning space. He's really bouncing that car over the curbs. Must be careful he don't get a pressure warning. He's got a good drive though. He's got a really good drive. Is he going to make it? Is the straight long enough? He's going to go up the inside, perhaps. He's making his intentions, but no. In fact, Philip looked like he just lost the back a touch there. He seemed to drift out into the corner.
Yeah, Philip is not an easy guy to pass. I mean, he's going to make sure he makes his car as wide as possible. And in the meantime, between Don and Becca, time is shrinking. Oh, I mean, it's down to less than 2 seconds now. So we're gonna have a fight for P1 real soon here as well.
Yeah, I'm seeing it's 2.5 seconds at the moment. He did take 2/10 out of him in the last lap, looking at the lap times. Yeah. But yeah, Becca's now lapping at in the 204s. Don Harvey's lapping in the 205s. I think we'll see Don put a bit more power down in a minute. But we can see
Billy Stewart, he had a really good exit out of that turn, but not enough.
He's so quick through there. And again, Philippe Sauvage looks like he was sliding the car. 12 minutes to go. Well, the tyres now starting to play a part. And Billy's looked after us a little bit more. Well, he's going up the long straight. He's not going to gain here, but we know he'll gain under braking. He doesn't want to get a bit of a draft on there. Certainly end up in the barrier. And again, Billy taking that corner really early, attacking it and tacking out of that corner. Look at the angle difference. He's really looking to close. What a cracking drive that was. That was very well done. He's took another car length out at the start. This surely is going to be the passing moment. Is it? I thought she was going to hit him.
Whoa!
Still not done. They're still not done. They are. I think that's done now.
Very nice. Very nice. They gave each other space. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Great racing that. Brilliant, Billy. So the question is, can Billy take 6 seconds out of Becca? But there's another problem. Don Harvey can now see Becca in his mirror.
That's right.
Becca is flying Don Harvey's tyres. You can hear them scraping. I wonder if Don Harvey's tyres are on the limit. And that's why Becca's catching up. Got 10 minutes to go, Don Harvey. And I think he's been... I think Becca's been saving his tyres.
Well, if it's the case, I don't think Don will be able to handle that P1.
Now, it's actually showing that they actually made contact on the straight. You know, when he was behind him. The game's actually recorded that as contact when he went to pass him.
Yeah.
So that was net code. I don't believe there was contact there. But obviously, they were within the same space. I think the game's realised that. Oh, that could be a contact, and it's recorded it as a contact. But obviously, that will be that'll be nothing to look at here. Just move on. Yeah, Becca's not gained anything on that lap. So what I'll do is I'll put a split on between Becca and Don's lap time, just so you can see the sort of lap times they're doing. So Don did a 2:06 last lap, and Becca did a 2:05, so he's half a second quicker. So
he's getting closer and closer.
He is. Let's see how...
It's only a matter of time. I say a couple of laps.
Yeah, Don did another 2:06, and Becca was 6/10 quicker. So Becca's definitely reeling him in a little bit here. Let's see where this takes us.
Yeah, Becca must be praying for his connection to hold.
Yeah.
That would be such.
Oh, don't say that's commentator's curse, Jeremy. Come on, don't be
Oh
doing that
my
now.
God!
Don't be doing
No,
that now.
no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's getting closer and closer, no doubt.
Yeah, he's getting into within a second now. So these next lap times will be really interesting just to see if Don's getting the drive in the car compared to
By
Becca.
the way, Philip hasn't given up. He's right behind Billy Stewart and attacking,
He
and
has.
they're very close.
Very
They're
close under
very
braking
close.
into the hairpin there. Yeah. A bit, Becca's pulling away from Billy. I think Billy's looking at a third step of the podium at the moment. Yeah, I said that yesterday, Craig. Catching's one thing, passing's another. It's amazing how wide you can make a car if you stick it in the right part of the track.
That's right. Oh, that's a see. It's Becca went too wide there.
Yeah. Andy Skelton's just messaged me. He's been struggling with COVID all week, so he's not been at his best.
That's
So yeah, I think he probably decided to call it a day rather than battle on. You don't feel well, do you? So get well soon, Andy.
Yeah, get well soon.
Yeah, he looks like he's back on it again, Becca now.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be an intense end of the race, that's for sure.
Well, 6 minutes is a long time. I know it's only 3 laps, but it's a long time.
It is. And truly now, it's the only close battle we have.
Yeah, Philippe Sauvage is now 2 seconds behind Billy.
And Becca went wide again.
Yeah, Philippe Sauvage has pulled back from Billy a little bit. I think Becca's definitely the fastest man on track at the moment. A lot of the drives are the 206s, but the John Newton's still doing 205s. As is Andreas Pettersson. Mike Molesky's in a 205 as well, so there's still 3 drivers managing to get more out of the car. Mike Molesky's the fastest man on track as we speak in the BMW.
But he's 7 seconds down.
Yep. Becca just seems to be struggling in that last second. He just can't seem to get the gap under a second. He's 1.3 at the moment. But every time it gets to the point of a second, he seems to lose a bit of time. Oh, he's gained here. 3/10.
Yeah,
he's gained massively here. He just can't get the drive out the corner. He's gone to a second again now. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen him under a second on the straight. He's looking a little bit quicker. Andreas Pettersson's gone off, as you can see from the dust.
Yes.
It might not be Andreas Pettersson actually, because he's behind these guys. That'll be one of the. I think that's one of the back markers actually. Yeah, that's Mr. Collins, isn't it? Yeah, he's right behind him now.
I believe it is.
He's right behind him. Are we going to see the 999 take over the 59? Going to catch this back marker up. Is the back marker going to play a really important part? Still got to hit the braking points, haven't you? You've got to get everything right. Yeah. Oh, good manoeuvre in that. Blue flags.
Yeah.
That was well done, that. Oh, he's gone defensive there, as Don. He's not giving the corner. Great little battle, this.
absolutely. And they've been driving really well, both of them, since the start of this race.
Yeah. Oh, very wide there, Becker. Oh no,
Becker
no,
loses his car.
has he made it?
Oh,
he's recovered. He's recovered.
Yeah, great save. Great save.
Wow, we saw that from the camera of the wing. You could just see him rotate it over. I think that's give Don a bit of breathing space there.
Definitely.
That's one of them where you look in your mirror and you go, yes! So Don's going to be... Oh, well, Don's gone very deep. Oh, so's Becker. Yeah, it was a great save. It was, Ollie, that was just pure timing. That was not deliberate, just to capture that at that point in time. Yeah, I think I think Don's going to run away with this now. John Newton. Oh, he's cutting the corners. He's doing a Mark Christopher. Sorry, Mark. He knows what I'm on about. Yeah, he's 2 seconds behind Andreas. So these two guys have both got damage from hitting the barriers, and the 6th and 7th respectively. So hats off to them two guys for doing really well. Now Billy is closing in. He's took.
That's right.
Yeah, that mistake of Becker's cost him 4 seconds to Billy. Believe it or not.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the PWS shortcut, Christopher. That's it. Becker will be happy with P2 and a new pair of pants. He's not giving up. He's still putting pressure on him, though. He's back to 1.5 seconds, so might not be over yet. Billy's not catching Becker. I think Billy's looking like a third step of the podium as it stands. Becker's not giving up. He's got another lap. He's got one more lap to pass him.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, but everything's possible.
Yeah, he's braking. Look, he's braking there. He's thinking about his previous lap where he went deep. So's Don. This isn't over, is it? This really isn't over.
Wow, he's getting very close again. Wow.
Don's going to realise that noise behind him is the breathing down his neck, and he's going to think, I've just got to keep it. I've just got to keep it. No mistakes. Hit me braking points. Get the power down. Each corner one at a time. Get myself round that next corner. Get me through that braking zone. Get the power on. He's still behind me. I'm looking good. That's the sort of thing you should be saying to yourself.
Absolutely.
Corner by corner now. Becker's so close, isn't he? So close. He's looking quicker up here. That was good angle that by Don. Turned that in beautifully there then, did Don. Becker's not giving in. Don's defensive again. He's got a good drive out. Tell you what, he's going to be sweating, Don. He's going to be absolutely sweating.
I'm sure they are both sweating, actually.
This is the corner where you've got to get it all right, isn't it, Spoon? You don't want to get the power down too early because you'll drift wide. You don't want to get your power down too late because you'll lose space. And Don's got a good run there. Is that going to be enough? Are we going to see Don get a good enough gap here? He's half a second. He won't gain that Becker. He might pull a 10th back, but he's not going to... Whoa!
Whoa!
What the...
What was that's? Oh my God!
Oh! Whoa!
What a disaster! Wow! This is insane.
That was an off-track pass, that as well.
Wow.
So that wouldn't have counted. And is Billy going to get him? Is Billy going to get him?
Billy, yeah. Wow.
Becker really went for that, didn't he?
Oh!
Is Billy going to get him? He's got him!
Wow! Incredible.
Unbelievable. What a change at the end.
What an ending to this race. I mean, wow. That was crazy. That was really crazy.
I don't have Don's name in my register for some reason. I need to fix that. Whoa. Unbelievable.
Wow. Who would have thought that would be the other? What an amazing, dramatic ending here.
There's dives and there's dives.
I know. Wow. Well, there we have it. Very well done. Very done, Harvey. Excellent race.
Well, thanks very much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. It was thoroughly entertaining.
Very. Thank you, everyone.
Well done, all. Take care.
Bye-bye.